May, they're having problems. Bobby just called me, so they just got it fixed. So then they found out his mouse was dead. So they'll be getting out here in a minute.
Hey, hey.
We have contact.
Bingo. Modern technology.
I'm an old guy too, Rick. That doesn't help anything.
No, it doesn't help. I know the feeling. I turned 62 this week.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, one of these years you'll catch up with me.
Oh, God. Well, do we want to call this meeting? We'll call it Everybody's Ready here.
Well,
Yeah.
fiddlestick.
There's May.
May's muted.
She was muted.
I thought I
Now,
heard her. Did she?
wait a minute. Let me get her unmuted. There we go, May. Now we can hear you, can't we? Well, no, I thought I unmuted her. Unmute yourself, May.
I did.
Just
Can
go up
you
to
hear
the
me?
mic.
What about now?
Now we can hear you.
All righty, we're good.
Okay, so we'll call the meeting to order at 5:06 p.m. And present is, we got Bill Riggard, Josh McConnell, got Bobby LaRue, got May Cassidy, myself, Rick Crouch. If you guys want to go ahead and take a look at the minutes from the last meeting, we will do that. Then we'll make a motion to accept them once we look at them.
Sorry, good. I think everything looks good to me, Rick. I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from our June 28th meeting.
Okay,
Second them.
we have a second from Josh. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? I hear none. So the meeting minutes from the last meeting have been approved. Okay. Who is, we'll go on to new business. Well, not new business. We'll go on to new business. Who's first in line?
Rick, everyone, we had very few people calling this month to come. I don't see anybody have joined online.
Okay.
Is that correct? Looks like they're all panelists that are online.
All right.
Okay, so Corey Noland, Noland Electric.
Yes.
Okay. What can we do for you?
I have a Bartholomew County license and I'd like to get a reciprocating license here in Monroe County.
What was the test that you have that you took in Bartholomew County?
I took the Prometric test and I got a score of 76 and I took it in January of 2020.
Okay. Was it a master's or residential?
Masters.
Okay. How many years experience do you have?
The Nolan Electric, my father started it and I've been working in it my whole life, pretty seriously since about 2011.
Okay. All right. All right. And you want to come to Bloomington and you want to do work here in Bloomington.
Correct.
Okay. All right. One of the other things is that it's a $200 fee, and then you'll have employees, I'm assuming.
It would just be me.
Okay. Well, the one thing we would require is that you download the form from the state that you're a sole proprietor and you wouldn't
Okay.
have any employees. That's all the questions I have. Do any other board members have any other questions?
Oh, don't think so.
Oh, sorry, May, go ahead.
No, I mean, you have to carry insurance, and then Monroe County would be named as Monroe County Building Department would be named as an additionally insured. I'm trying to think. I would entertain a motion that we would grant him a license based off his test score. It wouldn't be reciprocity because of the fact we don't really grant that, but we would do it based off of your test score and your years of experience.
Okay.
But I would take a motion on that if somebody wants to present one.
I'll make a motion that we go ahead and do it.
All
Okay.
right, we have a motion from May. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
We have a second from Bill. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? I hear none. Well, at this point in time, I'm going to turn it over to Bobby and he'll tell you what you need to do.
Okay, thank you.
So Corey, you'll need to go online and set up through the Monroe County website under the building department. First you go to infrastructure, then the building, and one of these days I'm gonna be smart enough to type all of this out and just pass out. And we'll need you to set up a profile there. Okay, I need an attached copy of your passing test score, right? That shows the exam type, the date, and the score. Okay, from metric.
Okay.
If you still have that.
Okay.
Okay, and then once you get set up there, it'll come to our office for approval. We'll look through what you've attached and we'll send you an approval notice. Then you can come in and pay for your license.
Okay.
Okay, so the next step is in your hands.
Okay.
To start filling out the master electrician's license.
Okay.
And then make sure that your insurance is attached, your test score is attached, and either workman's comp
Okay.
or your statement of sole propriety.
Okay, I can get the sole proprietor form from the website or.
We don't have it on our website.
Have to get that from the state.
I think it's indiana.gov.
Okay.
IN.gov.
Okay.
Good.
Awesome.
All right, and if you have any issues with that, just give us a call.
Okay.
We'll work through it.
Awesome.
You're welcome to stick around and chat with everybody if you have nothing better to do tonight, or you're welcome to whatever you'd like to do.
Okay.
You're more than- yeah. Either way, you don't have to stay or whatever you want to do. You're fine.
All righty. Well, thank you. I'm gonna head out.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, I don't blame you. Hey, it's my birthday, we're gonna go out to dinner.
Happy
All right.
birthday. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, next up is Andy Webb. I think you go by John, is that correct?
It's John Webb. I go by Andy.
Oh, I got it backwards.
No big deal.
And Andy was here 2 or 3 months
I
ago.
think it was 2 months ago. I think it was the May meeting. I think.
So the issue here is Andy was approved for a master's license. And the paperwork that we had was split. It said masters at the top and there was just one name. And then underneath was journeyman, and Andrew appeared under the journeyman. And that's not a test that we normally have recognized as the journeyman test. It's been masters or residential. And so we asked, this office asked Andy to come back and chat with you all.
Well,
I gotta see if that was the case. Just a second.
because this must have came out of Terre Haute, or not Terre Haute, Evansville.
Yes, it came out of Evansville.
So you were a licensed residential journeyman master.
I've never done anything residential. So I went through the 5-year program. Everything we've ever worked in has been commercial, industrial. General
Who'd you work
Motors.
for?
B&D Electric at Crane and McIntyre Brothers in Bedford.
Interesting.
I just got to find that test score on here. I don't know when it
Well,
was.
I had 83 on the Prometric exam
Yeah,
from May 25.
you don't have a copy, do you?
No, just my notes.
So basically what happened was like, I don't know where the residential test has ever come from. I've never taken a residential test, never been involved with residential electrical.
No, it's a journeyman electrical.
Okay,
So there was one name under master electrician, and then there was journeyman, or master, and then there was journeyman, and a long list of names under the journeyman heading.
Did you take the test as a class, or did you just take it on your own
yeah, we take it as a apprenticeship. It's the
class?
same test that, Terre Haute, they get a master's license when they top out.
Yeah, so I went through 725, so I
Yeah,
know,
so-
I'm very, but they did that, they didn't do that back then.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's
I can't believe they would have done. I can't believe May when they come out of Terre Haute, don't they have a master's license?
Yes.
No, they have, if you are an apprentice and you have graduated from 725,
Yeah.
you want if you want a license, you have to go get that license. My
Right.
grandson, Jason, he
Yeah.
did Evansville, he did Bartholomew County, he took,
Yep.
and in all of them. So you have to go, you have to do it. They don't get you a license and give it to you. They
No,
say,
they don't
No.
take you out and test you.
No.
They don't do that. They don't,
they give you a journeyman's test.
that's
You
it.
take a
man.
test at school. You don't
Oh,
go take
no.
a county licensing test.
This test was from Prometric, just like the gentleman that just was sitting here.
Okay,
It was
Okay.
put on by Prometric. It was put out by Prometric. I took the test at Ivy Tech Community College in 2020.
okay.
okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
Well, it does. They should. I think they should do it.
That
But
makes
that's-
sense.
Yes,
Well-
and Rick, I think last time I was here, your questioning for me was, were there any code calculation questions on my test? And that's
Yes.
how, at least a quarter of my test, if not more, was code calculation.
Yeah, see,
Whether
that
it be-
follows the masters. That, I mean,
Correct.
the residential doesn't have calculations on it.
So the problem that I'm having is getting a hold of Prometric to provide me with
You won't. They're out of.
exactly, to provide me with a documentation other than what they've turned into Vanderburgh County, saying that I passed my test.
What
There's
did
no doc-
Vanderburgh County say about it?
That's what they sent me, a piece of paper that had a big group of lists of names on it, all blacked out except my name with my passing score. And to my knowledge, there was nothing that said master's electrical exam or anything of that knowledge on there. And if I can find, I've emailed it in, it's in my paperwork,
What is your number?
my phone number.
No, your application number.
Oh, goodness. I couldn't even tell you. I'll have to ask my wife that.
I know I know the head inspector and one of the ladies in the office down there. I could probably call down and I know Dave Blue and I know Shannon. She could probably help me, tell me some information, but
Would it be all right with you all if I took 2 minutes to walk next door and see if I can
Yeah.
get this attachment?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Sure, go
see if
ahead.
I've got a picture of it or, I mean, I've emailed it in with my paperwork.
we're not trying to be mean, but we've got to
I absolutely-
justify.
I absolutely understand the process. I'm not trying to get out of the process or anything of that nature. I'm just trying to,
Well, I know Shannon Begeman good enough to where I could call her with your name and say, Shannon, what do you folks classify him as?
right.
And see what she says, and that might help somewhat. And she's high up in the building department. Of course, Dave Blue is the building, not that he's any love of my life, because me and him don't see eye to eye at all. But she could find out for me.
Would you have a license from Panda?
Yeah, but my Vanderburgh County license is like in the application process. I mean, so basically what happened was I came and I got approved and everything, and I turned all my stuff in and I made a phone call to see if I could come up and go ahead and pay for my license. And I don't want you to think, I'm not going to be up here building car dealerships or anything like that. Got a friend of mine that's got a fiber optics company that does a lot of work for AT&T. And they need a lot of grounding stuff done and they require a licensed electrician. And that's what I'm going for here. I've got plenty of work in Lawrence County and south of that, because this is not my jurisdiction.
Yeah,
So-
he would be out of the other local.
Right. Every time I come north of Lawrence
Lawrence
County,
County.
I've got to clear in with Terre Haute or wherever
725.
I'm going.
Yeah, because you got to come out with 725 and clear it with them. See, that's what I don't understand, May. He's got to be an inside wireman.
Well, I'm sure he is.
Yeah, that's what, and that would be a master's as far as I'm concerned.
Absolutely. So show him your ticket.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand, because your ticket would be an inside wireman ticket, which is a
Yeah,
master.
I've got a ticket in my truck.
Well, I believe you. Well, I mean,
I believe I do
Yeah,
too.
you don't have to go get it. I believe you.
Okay.
5-year
Yeah.
program is an inside wireman, but that's
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what we were questioning.
No, we're not
No,
questioning
we're not
that.
questioning that either. I don't
Back
know.
when I went there, it was a 4-year program.
No. Now the
But that's,
question is whether or not I'm an inside wireman.
no, but what we're trying to figure out is what
Yeah.
happened with the Prometric.
Yeah, so this is,
What's it say, Bobby? Anything?
he's right.
This is the question. It says Master Electrical, William Root. Then it gives no shows, and then it says Journeyman Electrical. And Mr. West's name appears underneath the Journeyman Electrical title.
Yep.
So this is what
It does,
the question
yeah.
was. And ICC currently still offers a master, a journeyman, and a residential electric test.
Okay.
And I didn't know if Prometric offered, I mean, I came in after Prometric had dissolved, so
Yeah.
this, I didn't know where journeyman fit in
Well,
So I know that Evansville offers a 4-year residential program and they offer a 5-year inside wireman's program.
yeah, they
And-
do it through ABC type thing
Okay.
for non-union people. He's a union electrician, Bobby, and he's been through the 5-year program. He's what we call an inside wireman. So
Okay.
he would be a commercial master electrician.
Yes,
May would
That might
agree.
help.
that
So-
is the proper terminology.
Yes, and what Evansville does too, though, is they license individual workers,
Yeah.
not just the head electrician.
Matter of fact, right there's my ticket.
Yeah, that's his, and that should say inside wireman. So, and that would be,
Inside journeyman.
that means it says journeyman, but that's the way the union does it.
Yeah.
So he's a commercial electrician qualified to do anything. I mean,
100%.
literally,
Anything,
yeah, but
whatever comes along.
we don't know what this Prometric test was, do we? We have no way to check.
Exactly. And I can't get a clarification from them to give me because believe me, putting 5 years into a program and going to get your test and taking your test, I would like documentation that I passed that test, other than somebody just sending something to building.
I'll be honest with you, by the time this thing gets tried to iron out, you could probably take the current ICC test and be done with it and pass it. It's done online. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not trying to make you take another test, but I'll bet you a dime to a dollar, you can get through it faster than you're going to find out about the Prometric. Is there any way to check on that Prometric number, Bobby, at all?
This literally says
There's
83 and pass.
Okay,
It doesn't have a test number. It doesn't have anything. And, but that doesn't, like I said, this is just different. This is just different terminology than we generally use here.
well,
right?
what if I would call down to the Evansville and talk to the director down there?
You can call Roger Clark. That's who the training director was at the JATC in Evansville.
Now, that won't do me any good. I got to talk to the city official. And
Oh, okay.
what I'll do is call Shannon Begeman and Dave
Okay.
Blue, who can talk to Dave Blue, which is in the same position as Bobby,
Okay.
and find out what test was administered to you, because they can tell me.
Yeah.
And then I can get that. If it is a master's electrician, then I can get that information to Bobby, and then we can vote accordingly, which will be a
Okay.
yes. Do you agree, Bobby?
I agree. I think the board has already approved Mr. Webb with documentation.
Yeah, I think we did too, and I'm
Yeah,
okay with that.
everything's been approved. Where it came down to a question was with the licensing from journeyman to masters.
Do you want? I mean, is that what? Will that? I mean, do you think we need to go to that extent, Bobby?
This is really, I mean, this is why I wanted it to come back before the board.
I'm- May, what do you?
all
What
are
do you?
comfortable.
I am comfortable with
I
what
am-
he has told us and showed us. He's
And-
been through 16 5-year
I turned-
program. Showed us the
Yeah.
stick. I'm good with it.
I'm
And
good with it too, and I turned into a non-union electrician contractor, so I'm good. Well, and I'm good too with it. So,
Okay.
Got both sides there.
yeah, but I
Wait,
know what training you went through. And when you told me what your test consisted of,
Yeah.
I know it's up, what's the other board members think?
I'm with him.
I can agree as well.
I think all of us were good the last time. I just, again, this is making sure that all the paperwork is in
Well,
order.
then I'll make a motion. Real quick, let's just do a motion. I'll make a motion. We go ahead and continue with giving him a master electrician license in Bloomington.
I'll
Do I have
second it.
Okay, I have a second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed? I hear none. Sir, you have a master's electrician license.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
May I ask, if you don't mind sending me a copy of your ticket?
You want to make one?
If you all don't mind me stepping
No,
out again
fine.
for a few minutes.
We'll just
He's here. Let's get him
execute
over with.
this.
Yeah, give that to him because that proves a lot right there, Bobby.
That's July to September
That's a 5-year program they go through, 2,000 hours of off. Well, how many hours?
Yeah,
What is it?
I showed these gentlemen here,
I said 8,000.
8,000 hours of
2,000 a year.
Yeah, that's
2,000
what
a
I thought.
year. And,
And it's more than that now. It's 10,000 hours, isn't it, OJC?
well, they make you have to have 8,000 to top out.
Okay,
And they say that in case you're laid off over the course of,
Oh.
2 months out of every year for those 5 years.
that's right. I got accused of being a shop rocket, so.
But I did show these gentlemen a printout of basically proof that I completed the training, signed by Roger Clark, who's our training director.
Okay, that's great.
Uh,
I mean, in my graduating class, there was only 5 of us. The one
Yeah.
after that, they didn't even have. So that's when work got real slow.
Right.
It was. All righty. Well, I'm glad you came up. I'm sorry you had to make the second trip, but
No, that's absolutely okay. When I leave, I just want to make sure I'm good to pay my $200
I gotta get it all set up tomorrow.
tomorrow.
I'm, for your trouble, I would do it today, but
No, you,
closed in.
listen, I'm in no rush, at all. So
Appreciate you heading back up.
no problem.
Yeah.
Tomorrow afternoon would be good to come in, or you want me to wait until next Monday?
Give us a call.
Okay.
It should be good to go tomorrow. This
Okay.
has already been approved. We're just gonna attach some more information
Awesome.
to your file and should be good to go.
Awesome. Hey, I appreciate everything, Jim.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Yeah. Hey, thank you.
thank you. Take care. Have a
You too.
safe drive home.
Okay, thanks.
Bye. Okay, well, any new business?
I do have a piece of new business and
Sure.
A piece of new business.
a piece of new business.
Piece of-
First of all, I apologize to you all if this was just extra work.
No,
it's
it's
better
better to be sure, be certain.
it
I
came in-
don't mind, we need to be certain of what we're doing.
Yeah, but May and I have enough knowledge in this that we could, this was okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel good
All
about
right.
it.
The new business that I have is, as you all are aware, there is a new computer or relatively new software system that the county is using.
Yeah.
And what I'd like to do is develop an application for folks on the online software that will have them attach test scores. They'll state whether they want a new residential, a new master, or reinstatement of a license. I'll have an iPad in here working on it at the time and has a place for the motion to be taken and any fees and those types of things. And it will automatically generate them a document at the end when all of this is filled out. I'd like you all's permission to go ahead and continue with that. And I think that way we will have all of this information in order, in place when folks come here to talk to us. So they'll need to make that application online before they either come to the online meeting or come in person.
So this is kind of like how we have to apply for ed planning for a permit,
That's
because we have to upload plans and,
that's essentially what they'll do.
okay.
And
I don't see anything wrong with it.
it's identical actually to the way they have to then apply for their master, for their license. So they will already have most of that process done. And then all of this documentation will be attached to their master's license forever,
Okay,
right?
Yeah,
That would be, I think that's an excellent idea.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Now, this is where it might all fall apart. Do any of you in this room wish to have access to those digital applications to be able to review during this process? If so, I'll need some contact information and some email, and the county can get you access to view these digital files, right? Nobody has to do that. I can learn to share the screen and do it via screen share here if need be. But if anybody is interested in being able to access that type of information, I just need you to let me know.
I don't feel like I would. I mean,
No,
you're
I
gonna
don't.
show us when we're at the meeting and everything,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah,
I'm
I think if you share it, then we also don't have an accountability either.
That's right.
Nobody can blame us or come to us and say, did you? Yeah, I'd rather not. I think that opens up a can of worms personally.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we just need for you to show us and tell us.
Yeah,
about it.
you share your screen, we're okay with
Yeah.
that. That's a better deal than we don't have an not that I can't handle an accountability. It's just one less thing I've got to be.
We don't
accountable.
have any preconceived notions about who it is or anything.
Or if something happened, who did it?
Yeah,
But there you go.
Are you all comfortable with the requirement that they fill this application out before they come to the board meeting?
absolutely.
That's okay with me.
yeah, I think that's fine.
Do we feel there needs to be a motion to that end, or we're good to just put it up online? And I'm working through the thing right now. I'm trying to make sure the language is correct, trying to make sure that it actually works the way it's supposed to work. I was hoping to have more complete tonight, but that didn't happen.
Yeah,
No, I mean, we can make a motion, but I don't see a reason to.
I don't
Do you?
either. It's just paperwork.
All right, perfect. That is all of the new business that I have.
Anybody else have any new business? Okay.
not right now.
Oh, good. That's a good thing. So, well,
Okay,
I see no reason, but we can't close our meeting then.
sounds good.
Did anybody come in the, on the IT side or?
I did not
I
see.
don't see anybody.
Okay, good. All righty.
And Andrew can check for us. He's our host.
Nope, I don't think anybody's there.
Yeah.
Okay,
All righty. Well,
Well,
then thank you,
motion-
Andrew, for,
Motion to adjourn.
all right.
Brown County. We can adjourn it, and thank you all very much for attending, and thank you, Andrew, for taking care of it for us. So anyway, you all have a good evening and take care.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So long.
Hold on a second. Somebody say that?
No, I said so long, I think.
So long. He said so
Okay.
long. Okay.
So long.
We'll see
Okay.
y'all.
Bye.
Bye.